now on Newswire, mounting pressure on the Trump administration over its handling of the Jeffrey Epstein files. Plus, the former president revives a controversial call to bring back to sports team names long criticized as racist. Epstein mugshot, Trump rally clip, then logos of the Washington Commanders and Cleveland Guardians. The Trump administration is facing growing backlash this time over its handling of documents linked to disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, who died in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges. Federal prison exterior DOJ building, Epstein court sketches. Despite the Justice Department now seeking the release of some grand jury testimony, legal analysts say that's just a tiny piece of the puzzle. Grand jury testimony is a minuscule fraction of the entire Epstein file. Visual. Trump on Truth Social. Angry post animations. President Trump has dismissed calls for more transparency as a hoax, blaming radical left Democrats and so-called troublemakers. But the calls aren't just coming from liberals. In fact, much of the pushback is coming from his MAGA base, who see the administration's move as backtracking. Montage of MAGA influencers speaking online. In a notable escalation, Trump is now suing the Wall Street Journal over a 2003 letter allegedly gifted to Epstein bearing Trump's name and a sketch of a naked woman, something he strongly denies writing. At the same time, the administration is forging ahead with a sweeping deportation plan, one that's drawing criticism from across the political spectrum. Majority of Americans now believe the Trump administration has gone too far in immigration enforcement. Sports name controversy. And Trump isn't stopping there. In a Truth Social post this weekend, he urged to Major League teams, the Washington Commanders and Cleveland Guardians, to revert to their former names, the Redskins and the Indians. He referred to the Commanders as the Washington Whatevers, saying the owners should immediately change the name back. Fan protests from 2020, Native American advocacy groups. Both names were dropped in response to decades of activism by Native American groups, who called them racist caricatures. Trump, however, argues times are different now. Trump at rally, team mascots side by side. The comments are already sparking fresh cultural debate, one that's sure to heat up as campaign season wraps up. From Epstein court files to cultural flashpoints, Trump is once again at the center of America's most divisive conversations. Split-screen Trump-Epstein sports teams. If love America, and you also find value in this update, please, I urge you to be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. This is Global Pulse TV, and I'm your host and your friend, Mr. Maxwell's. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for being there, and bye for now.